Welcome back to Math is Easy. Take it step by step. So here we're working on another standardized test question, an example of some type of test questions you could see. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying, hey, listen, if you have some specific type of HiSET or GED test problems that you've been struggling with, please contact me at my account. Send me a picture of the problems or description of the problem to the best of your abilities, and I can create a personalized video for you, an instructional video that will help you understand, not only you, but others, on how to answer these type of questions. All right, so let's just jump right on in here. The total surface area represented by S of a right circular cone with radius r and slant height, symbol here, is given by the equation. S equals pi times r times the quantity r plus slant height, close parentheses. So which of the following equations correctly represents the slant height of the cone? Right? So we're trying to solve for this symbol here, slant height. So which one, A, B, C, D, or E, is the correct equation that represents that slant height? So what we're going to have to do is simplify and solve for the symbol slant height, right? So as you can see in all these options, A, B, C, D, and E, that's what we have. We have the slant height equals, right? The slant height equals. And so this can be kind of tricky. One of the first things I want you to recognize is that I don't want to confuse anything here. There was the options A, B, C, D, and E. And now you can see here, one of the first things that you need to understand, right, is when solving for slant height, you can write the equation S equals pi times R times the quantity of R plus slant height, close parentheses, or kind of like reflection, you can take it and reflect it over, and you can see here the reflection where S is on the right side of the equal sign. R and plus slant height are still inside the parentheses, and pi times R, or the radius here, is, oh boy, we got a little shaking going on. Oh, excuse me for that. I apologize. You can see it's still outside of the parentheses. So if you were to take this form of the equation and just flip it over, kind of like a mirror image, you just flip it over, you can see how you would have this side here. Now, the steps I take to get the slant height variable all by itself on the left side are the exact same steps I would take if this was the form of the equation. And so we are going to do our very best here in trying to solve for slant height. So what do we need to know? Well, this is going to turn into a multiple step equation, right? You can see here there's multiple steps. So what we need to do is follow the multiple step equation by following PEMDAS, right? That's the order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. That's the order of operations. And we're going to follow that for each and every step. We're going to go in this order. And that will help you to isolate the slant height variable that you see here. Okay? And then you'll choose A, B, C, or D, or E, whichever one is best. So, again, we're solving for the variable slant height as shown in the answers options A through E. Now, I want to take this very, very, very slow. And on the next part, what I'm going to do is show you a split, kind of like a split screen, right? On the left hand side, I'm going to go step by step in solving and isolating slant height variable. And then on the right side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. So you can see what's happening on the left would look almost exactly like it does on the right side. And you need to know how to do that, because when I solved it just using this version on the left side, and I can try to compare answers A, B, C, D, and E, even I got a little bit confused. It was kind of frustrating. I had a hard time kind of seeing it, and then I reflected the equation over, and I solved for the icon slant height. Then everything became clear. So just keep this in mind. All the steps are almost exactly the same. It's just another way of seeing and solving the problem. Okay, so in the next video, that's what I plan to do. Hey, if I've helped you, help me to come to others. Your donations are greatly, greatly appreciated. Hey, if these videos are helping you out, please like and follow and share these videos so we can help others who are struggling or even just making attempts to pass these standardized HiSET and GED exams. Thank you for your time. Don't forget, don't miss out on part 2 of this video, and I'll show you how to isolate that slant height and solve the problem.